Hey guys, Brother John here with another one of your daily devotions. Now today our devotion is coming from James chapter 4 verses 11 and 12. Here's what they say. Do not speak evil against one another, brothers. The one who speaks against the brother or judges his brother speaks evil against the law and judges the law. But if you judge the law, you are not a doer of the law, but a judge. There is only one lawgiver and judge, he who is able to save and to destroy. But who are you to judge your neighbors? Now guys, if you're reading this at home, you might have a version of the Bible that says something like, don't criticize one another. This one says don't speak evil. Some say don't slander. But the point across all of them is, don't talk badly and pronounce your judgment on other people's lives. Now criticize even, you might look at that and think, but criticism can be good. Yeah, but criticism can also be bad. Don't do the bad one. See, the thing is, some of us have grown up in church and we've heard ideas like, well, God says we can be fruit inspectors. We can look at other people's lives to see if they're living like a Christian. That's very true. We're allowed to observe other people's lives. The thing that we're not supposed to do is to be judges of other people's lives. See, there's only one just judge, and that's God. And if you wonder if that's fair, think about it like this. Think about your worst mistake, the things you've done that are absolutely terrible. There was probably stuff that led into that, right? Maybe it happened on the worst day of your life and X, Y, Z and all these other things happen. God knows, but your friends don't. You don't want them judging you because they don't know what all happened. But you know that God is a fair judge who knows everything that's going on. In the same way, you don't know everything about somebody else's life, so don't pretend like you do. Don't go to a prayer meeting and say, oh man, I want to pray for my friend. They're going through, and then open up like that's your chance to gossip and say, well, actually, they're doing blank, 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 and they are so terrible. Don't sit with your friends and start gossiping about somebody, and just because you dislike them, end up going on this long spill about how terrible they are. Your right's not to judge them. That's God's. So what can you take away from this? How can you take this devotion and apply it to your life? It's simple. I'll use a phrase that our pastor loves to use a lot. Take your time and make sure that you're living your life right before God, and you won't have time to judge anybody else's life. And that's okay. So just take a look at your life today and say, man, what can I be doing to live my life right before God? And recognize that you don't get to make that declaration about other people's lives.